All right, everyone, welcome to the channel. Got another race for tomorrow. This is going to be the last one of the summer. And they're going to have two more races at Crow's Landing. One is going to be in September and the other in October. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to make the one in September because it's football season, of course. And there will be a game the day of one of my races, so I won't be able to make that one, which I think is for the better because I really do need to get this thing into Dave's shop, get the oil changed, get the valves adjusted, quite a few things like that. I'm really excited about racing tomorrow, of course, as always. I don't know that this is going to be like the Larry Park Memorial, but hoping that it will be pretty fast. So excited about that. Of course, my honey bunny helped me get this thing on the trailer. Easy money. I can't believe it. She's absolutely the best crew chief ever. All right, everyone. I'll see you soon at the track. All right, ready to roll. Sunday morning early. I'm finally wide awake and ready to rock. That's a stacker. 2 cars and 1 box trailer. First race.
Yeah.
She's pretty excited.
She's walking faster than she was that first one, that's for sure. We're going to make it
Juju?
to the bathroom way faster than that first
Juju?
block. I like
What do you
fast
think?
Cars.
You love fast cars,
I
huh?
like fast cars. Do I get to ride in yours? Because nobody else will let me ride in theirs. They don't trust me. Not that I blame them. But yeah. Dad's car is about the only car that you can ride in.
All right, we're about to get hot on the course here. First car out's 9 o'clock. Looks like we're running a couple of minutes late. And I think this is gonna be for the really fast cars, under 60 seconds. Sure looks like it to me. Anyway, I gotta sign off here because we're about to have a hot course any minute. And I can't be on the phone. All right, everyone. Peace out.
For Alana, for 6. For how 55.7, slowed down by 2/10 in his third run. Let me know when you're talking.
Here we are, patiently waiting on the grid.
Some of us are getting ready for nap time.
Yeah, I'm not. All right, first lap, gotta be smooth. tighten it up, especially around that sweeper. Thanks. I think that was a good run too. Couldn't have been my last run before. Couldn't have been my second run. That would have been great. They didn't time that. Yeah. All right. Thank you, baby. All right. Third autocross of the season for me. Went pretty good. I had one really good run. Kind of disappointed in myself though. When I got that third run, I got kind of sloppy afterwards trying to go faster. So got to work on that. And on a more positive note, somebody had a great first day at the track.
Yeah.
She did really good, huh?
Shade. We walked out to the grid all on our own in less than 45 minutes.
Pretty nice. Now she's getting cleaned up.
Yeah, because she made a mess with her new treat
Yeah.
and got her fur matted. So she's ready for a bath.
We're gonna give her a bath. Full show.
Want more?
All right, leaving Crow's Landing.
Finally.
Yeah.
Somebody says it's hot,
Yeah, the little one's really hot.
but she wears a fur coat
That is true.
24/7.
See, that's the practice course over there.
Oh yeah.
Next time there's a practice course, I gotta have Dina come. Then we can have her drive out there and I can teach her some performance driving. Booty.
Oh fun.
All right, so out here in Crow's Landing, there's not much out here except farming, which to a farmer would say, hey, there's a lot out here.
Yes.
There's horse farming, there looks like there's some almond farming here. And that's no disrespect to farmers. We love farmers. Anyone who loves to eat should love farmers. Right?
Anybody who's tired of getting their food from across the world.
Yeah.
Because it surely does taste better when it's made here.
No doubt about
It's
it.
like the blueberries we just bought. They tasted so much better and they were picked in the USA.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
think the ones you picked up recently are from Canada. That's
Yeah.
a first.
Yeah.
And usually they're from Peru,
Peru.
which means they travel very far.
Well, at least they're from North America. It's funny how it's cheaper to import food from halfway across the world. Like, I never understood that.
Or no, is it really cheaper? Because
Well, that's why they do it.
Remember the price.
That's globalization. I guess they can farm it cheaper in Peru
Yeah.
than
Here.
we can here. It's strange. I'd rather pay a little more and get what we have here.
Yep. Well, yeah, because early in the pandemic, down in Salinas, I guess they pick strawberries down there.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the whole thing about not having enough people to pick the strawberries.
Pretty common, huh?
But like I said, fruit from America tastes way better.
Yeah, no doubt.
This thing is shitty.
GPS be confusing people. Now we just disturbed someone's church. Sorry.
And I'd be cussing up a storm. Papa would be mad at me.
All right, so how you doing, little Juju?
Hot and tired.
Hot.
People be taking you out. Where's my air conditioning?
Yeah, well, that's what I got to do.
demand air conditioning.
I got to get AC in the truck for next year. AC pump's about $700. Probably the service. It's probably about a $1,500 service.
That's not bad,
It's worth it to have air.
for sure.
I mean, it's not like I'm going to get rid of this. We're going to be driving this for a long time, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I didn't realize it's going to be $1,500. That might be worth it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because we're missing September. We're coming back in October.
Yeah. It should be cool in October, like just right.
I'll let you decide.
But definitely by next summer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe wait till Dave has time. And
Yeah.
people. Wait till Dave has enough staff to do it.
Yeah.
Because the Suburban
you're not even anywhere near the hottest part of the world.
Yeah.
That's the funny part about that.
I'm sure she's like, don't move to Arizona.
Oh, don't worry about that.
It's even too hot for your dad.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't put her down on the ground. Ooh, buddy.
If that guy was going to pull in front of
Slow
us,
your roll.
we'd have never been able to stop in time.
Slow your roll. Oh, he has his own car in there.
Yeah. That's another, I came out that way last time I followed him.
Yeah.
Dave's like, just follow him. It's faster. And I'm like, but aren't we supposed to not drive through here? He's like, just follow him. I'm like, I did. But I tried to go the way it says on the website. Just because I don't want to piss off any of the farmers.
Can't afford to lose another spot.
I was just going to say, we lose this spot, we're screwed.
Especially when it comes to being close to the house.
I know. It's amazing how close the site is to where we live.
Home free.
All right, so I just wanted to holler at you, give you some analysis about that last race. So just, as a basic warning for people that are getting into autocross kind of racing or any kind of road racing or autocross racing, but specifically autocross, because I find that to be the most challenging form of racing. You'll reach a point where you sort of take things up to the next level. And you'll come to that realization that when you first start, it's really overwhelming. It looks like a sea of cones, and you have such little time to make decisions. But eventually, what happens is things start to slow down, and you start to see, okay, I'm looking ahead 2 turns, which is what you have to do. Now, the thing is, what you have to understand as you do more and more autocrosses, some of those courses will get really difficult. And it varies. And every type of organization that you autocross with kind of has their own style, so to speak, or niches, I should say. An American Autocross Series, they really push the slalom. I mean, if you can't get through a slalom, you're going to have a hard time with their courses. But, they throw sweepers in and other things they'll throw in to kind of throw you off, Chicago boxes. And it's funny because you'll reach a point where you feel like you have some mastery. And then they'll come at you with a course that's just will really kind of challenge you way beyond what you thought it would do. And I'll say this last course was definitely challenging for me. And the main reason is really 2 reasons. Number one, I felt like I could have gone a lot faster through the early parts of the course. And I don't know why, and partly it's because, and I know I'm going to blame this on my quick app on my GoPro, but there's been a couple times this year where I could not get the quick app to play back everything. So I had to physically look at it on the GoPro itself. Now, it's pretty good, but the phone is a lot better, obviously, to watch playback. And the other part of this is the way they design the course. And you'll find this all the time as autocross courses get more challenging. Sometimes you kind of have to give up one turn. And what I mean by the term give up, you got to slow down. You got to really make sure you're lined up properly, because if you don't get lined up right, it's going to put you out of line with the next turn, which could be a really crucial turn. Now, I want you to take a look at, we're going to analyze this video here. I want you to take a look at how I went through this last part of the course, which is a sweeper. And what you have to understand, if you've never done one of these courses, is you're coming through a sweeper, right? It's a left turn. So the car is drifting to the left. Yet the cones, the next set of pointer cones, are over to the right. Over to the right. So the car's going left, the cones are right. You just can't exit too fast from that sweeper, because if you do and you're drifting this way, you're going to fight like hell to get back over to the right, and then the next cone's way back to the left. So they do this on purpose. Sometimes they do it to slow down the course because maybe it's real tight at the finish. Other times they just want to challenge you because that's what it's like during the national, what do they call it? The national championships in autocross at CCA. Now, traditionally, they've done that in Topeka, Kansas. They throw in really difficult courses. They try to throw you off. They try to really get you to slow down through certain parts. And, you know, the tendency for anyone racing is to go faster and faster. But sometimes you really got to slow down to get through difficult parts of the course. Because if you don't, you're going to get offline. And once you get offline, then you got to try to drive the rest of the course exponentially faster, and it just doesn't really work. Now, I want to go back to the first part of the course. First part, like that first section, I felt like I had really good speed. But then when I get into the second and the third part, which is basically just kind of a few switchbacks to the left, I felt like I could have gone a lot faster through that. I think I went pretty good on the run we're analyzing right now, but I still think every one of those runs, I could have entered that part a lot quicker. Now, the other thing that kind of frustrated me about that last race, typically when I know I'm racing well, I'll put down my first time, and then my second time will be maybe a second faster, maybe 2 seconds faster, and you just slowly start decreasing, you know, you're cutting more and more time to the point where your time's a lot lower. Maybe, it depends on how fast the course is, how long it is. You might take a few seconds off the second lap, then maybe a second on the third lap, and then usually by that fourth lap, if that's the money lap, that's the best time that you could get because you're only allotted 4 laps. But if it's 5 laps, you know, same kind of thing, you want to take off at least another half second. And you always have to be asking yourself, you know, where could I go faster through here? And I feel like on this course, I was not consistent. I can't tell you exactly what my time was on my third lap because, like I mentioned earlier, it was untimed, so I got a rerun. So what I'm showing you is the third lap here on the video was actually my fourth lap. Excuse me, was actually, yeah, my fourth lap, but it was a rerun, so the third lap doesn't count. Didn't want to confuse you there. So whenever you get a rerun, they don't time the lap that you, the previous lap, because they're giving you a rerun. So I was a little bit annoyed there because I felt like that technically was my third lap, because like I said, the third one was untimed. So I had another lap after it, and I didn't really bother posting that because it was kind of sloppy. But the point is, I just tried to drive a lot faster on the fourth lap, and inevitably what ended up happening was I got off course, especially on that last sweeper, got too far to the left, had to get over to the right, the car's drifting right, and then it just looks ugly at that point. So what I'm telling you, the reason why I'm analyzing this with you, I want you to understand, you know, what goes into autocross. And you have to really be careful about identifying how you can use the whole entire course to go faster. And there are times you really have to slow down, and they're designed to do that. And if you don't recognize that, you're just going to scrub off, you know, you're not going to be able to scrub off much time at all. You're going to end up adding time to your lap. So anyway, had a lot of fun. I'm just amazed at what a difference this season made compared to last season. Now, I do have one more autocross in October. My car currently is getting the valves adjusted. This is the first time my engine has gotten a valve adjustment. And if you've seen my previous videos, it's an 8-year-old engine now, but it has very few miles on it because the car sat for 7 years in my buddy's shop because we couldn't figure out how to fix the brakes. But lo and behold, we did. So I've really only got about a year of racing on this engine. So it's that time. We're dumping the oil. We're doing the valves. We're going to put new valve cover gaskets on it. It should be really sweet when we get it back. So anyway, like I said, the take-home lessons of early autocross, you learn some mastery, and then there's going to be one of those courses that's just going to frustrate you, right? And you just have to be patient and learn from it. And to be truthful with you, I haven't really had one of those kind of autocrosses since before when I was doing club racing. And this one was really definitely challenging in the sense that, you know, I had to give up a lot on that sweeper to finish that course. And I don't know, like, I think mentally, I just didn't really get with it quickly enough. And that's probably why I didn't really take enough time off between each lap. And I had a really good third lap, but I didn't really improve upon that because I wasn't making incremental adjustments like I needed to do. So it's good constructive analysis. I just enjoy racing. It's a lot of fun. And I'm hoping I'm going to be, you know, quite a bit faster in October, but truthfully, next season, I think I'm going to really start to get it back again, because I was starting to really feel that at the Larry Park Memorial. That was definitely my best event this year. And you think about it, it was only 3 events, just 3 events, and I feel like I've really kind of turned a corner. All right. Okay, thank you everyone for watching the video. If you're enjoying all the content, please like and subscribe. I really enjoy bringing this content to you. If you have any questions, please leave any of your questions in the comments section, all right? All right, hopefully everyone's having a great day. Take care. Peace out.